All right, we are live. All right, third time is typically the charm. Third time is typically the charm. Can you folks hear me clearly and see me clearly? I'm sorry for the delayed start. I had to change the location of my walk. I will be explaining that here in just a second, folks. Can you hear me clearly and see me clearly? Queen, are you out there? I saw you similar evil. Yep, looks good. Nice video quality. Thank you. Now, I've done some walks in this area before, and there are a couple of rough spots, so bear with me. Bear with me, folks. I'm going to wait for a few more people to join in here because I had to switch locations. I'm on very, very high alert, and I know for a 100% fact I am being stalked. Now, I'm not afraid. I can handle myself quite well. Hey, Queen. But the fact that I'm being stalked, and we all know who's initiated this, is preposterous. I'm going to share with you folks what just happened while I was over at Red Morton Park, and I'm not at Red Morton Park right now. These people think I'm so stupid that I don't pick up on things, that I don't watch my back. Now, there are lots of people walking in this neighborhood here. Well, it's somebody that JB Gunner has enlisted that lives in my area. He had mentioned it on one of his shows in the past, but there are a few people that live close enough within driving distance to come out. You see, I scheduled this stream a couple hours in advance, and that gave everyone time to see what they're doing, to arrange what they're doing, which is what I'm trying to say. And ironically, my videos, I have two streams set up, this one and another one, coming up later tonight from the studio. And both of those videos or streams don't have the typical amount of thumbs down. So it made me realize that something is up and JB Gunner is concocting something, as he always is, desperately seeking traction, trying to find out things about me so he can talk about me and try to expose me, right? Expose me for what? Yeah, we got a lot of people here because all of you have probably been made aware through the discords what's going on. All of you think I'm stupid, and I'm not. 22 in the box, 5 thumbs up. Queen, can you let me know how many thumbs down we have so far? There were 5 thumbs down when I left my place, which is unusually low compared to the amount I would have promoting a stream 2 hours in advance. How many thumbs down do we have, folks? It's a beautiful neighborhood. Beautiful neighborhood. 17 thumbs down. Okay, so Queen says 10 thumbs down. Kelvin says 17. I would probably refresh your page, Queen, and see if it's updated to 17. That's more the norm there. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, they're coming. They just were running a little bit late. So here's what happened, folks. I pulled into Red Morton Park. Oh, I know it keeps going up. It's Trim Hits, Ronaldo, Dr. Robert, and probably ODN as well. And then just the normal suspects that are thumbing me down one at a time. It's all good. It's not a big deal. Judgment Day is coming for these people, I'll tell you that. Now, this is not the purpose of the stream here, but I wanted to update you folks why I am starting late. So I pulled into Red Morton Park, and then all of a sudden, shortly afterwards, this car pulls up right behind me, like parked parallel, looking at me and probably waiting for me to come outside of my car so he could snap a picture of me. For what? So you can send it back to JB Gunner? What are you trying to figure out? What the hell's wrong with you people? Why do you care so much about my life? I don't understand that. Now, I saw this guy from my rearview mirror because I'm very, very, very self-aware, especially with what's been going on lately. I'm looking everywhere. Anything that's a little bit out of the ordinary, I'm going to notice it. So I looked back through my, rear window, and I looked straight at this guy. It was a dude. And he wasn't even parked in a spot. He was parked parallel, closely to behind my car, and he was just standing there. He was just staying there, which is what I'm trying to say. And I looked at him again. I kept looking at him. That's a weird place for you to park, I was thinking. So next thing you know, this dude rolls forward and parks about 10 spots ahead, right? So what do? I pull out and I take a lap around the parking lot, and then I go back to the same spot. Then this dude pulls out of his spot and pulls into a different spot further down. That was quite unusual behavior. This dude's stalking me. And I can tell you the only person that would enlist someone to stalk me like that is JB Gunner. Now, I don't have any proof that it's JB, but he has said it in the past, and he posted it on his community postings. And quite frankly, I really don't care. I'm only mentioning this because you guys are so desperate for content that you have to stoop down to stupid levels, right? Like this, right? Because of the fact that I had a legal reason to track JB along with somebody else that was involved in serving him a restraining order. You have no legal reason to stalk me, JB. You don't. But I don't care, because we know that this would be a civil matter, and I would have to prove it, and it can't be proven, even though I know it's you. Again, I don't really care. All I'm going to keep doing every now and then for a few minutes, if I have to, the beginning of each show, is call you out on your constant, desperate stupidity to reel me in so you can keep trying to make content off of me. In essence, I'm going to keep stealing your thunder. Because lately, I've stopped I've stopped much of your content that you're going to put out there in a fraudulent way. An example, faking your death, or pretending to be in the hospital and have your girlfriend Anna go online to concoct sympathy donations, right? That was one. The other one was when Kelly, and I'm going to be careful, folks, because people like to file privacy complaints. You can't do that on a first name. Good luck. I'll share more about the privacy complaint situation later tonight from the studio. People have been filing fake privacy complaints thinking that it's going to get my channel shut down. They don't even know how it works. It's funny as hell, right? So, in essence, with the Kelly situation, when she recorded me, I went live the night before and I said everything you were going to say. So you had no show. You still have no show. You want to bring Kelly on now to talk about other things? Go for it. I'm waiting for that show. I actually would like to tune into that, JB. Why don't you create that show tonight? Since you slept all day and now you're feeling better, right? And you weren't feeling good yesterday, JB, but you certainly did a 5-hour stream to make $350. I'd rather have you work 5 hours for $350 than pretend to be in the hospital and have Anna shill for $1,000 an hour in sympathy donations. It was a well worth investment of that stream for me. And now today, you continue to have me followed and stalked for no reason. Again, I can't definitively prove it's you, but I know it stems back from you. And even if I could prove it, I'm not going to sue you because it's stupid. I'm just going to call you out every time you try to pull something because your channel's dying and you're desperate for content. So desperate that you're going back and forth with Red Pill Fizzin now. And you know Red Pill Fizzin, no disrespect, man. You don't have the speaking skills I do. No disrespect. I love you, Fizzin. But quite honestly, it's not the same thing. You're going back and forth with JB as it's been with me. That's why he wants me. It's like the WWE. I have a picture of you smoking Mr. Collins hired me. You guys gonna concoct shit and Photoshop shit now? Is that what you're gonna do? I don't care. Do what you gotta do. And here's the thing. Let me tell you something. I do not smoke, but if I did decide to have a cigarette, who cares? Who cares? Even if I do have a cigarette, which I haven't, who gives a damn? What are you going to do? Put a picture out there, concocted through Photoshop? You guys are so ridiculous. Is that what it's all about? You guys trying to catch me in the act of having a cigarette? Who gives a damn? Even if I did have one, which I didn't. But even if I did, what does it matter? Why do you care? That's not going to hurt me. Well, it would hurt my health if I did it. That's why I stopped. But yeah, go ahead and put out your pictures, Photoshop professionally, of me having a cigarette. And try to paint me as a liar. Let's see how far that goes. Go ahead and do it. I don't care. It doesn't faze me. Because I live my life the way I want to live my life. And nothing that you people do from here on out phases me one bit. As a matter of fact, you know what I'll do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go buy a pack of cigarettes tonight. And I'm going to have one cigarette. I haven't had any cigarettes at all since the Data days. And I'm going to have a cigarette in a video so you folks can catch me having a cigarette. And then I'm going to go back into retirement again. That's what I'm going to do. What do you think about that, Queen? Let's give them what they want. So coming tonight, Oh, no, I don't care. Similar evil, I don't care. You don't understand, dude. I don't care. Similar, you don't understand how this game is played, dude. You don't get it. I don't care. I'll smoke a cigarette live on the air. One time, then I'll go back into retirement. And then these guys can put out their streams and videos and say, oh, Eli's been lying. He's been smoking all along. Which I haven't, but what if I have? Who cares? I'm a single man. I got no one to report to besides myself. And what are you going to expose? What are you going to expose? I'll give you the smoking gun. I will smoke in a video tonight. Listen, dude, one smoke's not going to mess you up. And I won't even inhale it. I'll just do it so they can get me on camera pretending to smoke. I know that, dude, but I won't even inhale it. I know how to do it, dude. Is that what you want, JB? What else do you want? Let me know what you want so I can save the people you have stalking me a lot of time and just put it out there one time, and then you can do whatever the hell you want to do with it. I don't care. I got nothing to hide. And what does it matter? Even if you put out a picture photoshopped of me having a cigarette, what, is your audience going to get off on it? My audience won't care. The people that care about me are going to know exactly what's going on. It's just your desperate attempt to keep me reeled in. It's not working, dude. So I'll tell you what, that's what I'm going to do tonight. Tonight, I'm going to smoke one to cover up for this pic. Any pic you have of me has been photoshopped. You guys have tried to do it in the past. I don't care. I'm going to smoke one tonight in a video and put it out there. What else do you want? Tell me what you want. And I won't even inhale because I don't feel the need to. I don't need nicotine. What else do you want, JB? Why don't you ask me what you want? And I'll just put it all out there. I've already done it anyway. Look at all these people. They're stalking me at Red Morton Park, taking a picture of me there, and then photoshopping a cigarette on it. It's very easy to do. And it looks real. But again, I'll tell you what, I'll smoke one tonight without inhaling. Just to give you what you want and shut you the fuck up. What more do you want, dude? Are you that obsessed with me? Are you? I have no shame, dude, in anything I've done. I have no shame at all. You have a lot to be ashamed of. And so you project all of your insecurities onto me, JB Gunner. Try again, dude. Nobody owns me but me. And if I ever want to come out of retirement and have a cigarette every now and then, that's my prerogative to do so. But I haven't. But if I did, then that's on me. And I don't give a fuck what anyone says, including you and your weak-ass audience, JB. Oh, let's expose him. Let's expose him for having a smoke. Oh, that's great, dude. What's next? You want to expose me whacking my willy before I go to sleep every night? What more do you want, dude? You tell me. What more do you want? You tell me. I'm game. Because now I'm destroying you with my wit. I'm coming back at you in the same ways you initially came at me. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Absolutely ridiculous. Let me ask you folks before I get to the topic here. How ridiculous do you think this is? JV Gunner finding out people that live locally to me and enlisting them to try to take pictures of me smoking at Red Morton Park, which I don't. But all they have to do is take one picture like that lady did and Photoshop it. But even if I did have one, what would be the big fucking deal? I didn't, but what if I did? What's the big deal, dude? What is the big deal? I live my life the way I want to live my life. And I'm a lot stronger than you think. So what do you want? What's next? Tell me what you want. Why do you care? It's over. Move on, create your own content, and I'm creating mine. If you continue to do these things to me, I'm going to keep coming at you. And trust me, there's a lot more to come at you that I'm holding on to myself. I'd rather not go that route. So go ahead, JB. Go ahead and expose your fake Photoshop picture of me smoking at Red Morton Park. I don't care. I won't react to it. It's not a big deal. Do what you got to do. If you feel it's going to get you traction amongst the Coach Eli haters that are 90% of your audience, then you got to do what gets you traction, right? Go ahead. But from here on out, I'm going to do everything I can to devalue anything you put out there. So I'll just have a smoke. One time I'll come out of retirement. I'll have one smoke to put it out there and say, who gives a damn, right? And who's going to look like the fool afterwards, right? Who's going to look like the fool? Oh, I have a video of it also. Do what you got to do. But I'll tell you what. You're giving me grounds for an anti-stalking and anti-harassment order. I'm not afraid of you, JB. And I don't care what you concoct to try to make me look like a fool. It's not working. I don't care. You're only proving more and more to me that you desperately need me to feed into you, to feed your audience and incite donations. That's what it all boils down to. Like I said, from here on out, I'll just debunk everything that you claim. It's stupid, folks. It's stupid. It's stupid. And let me tell you something, folks. Whatever he does, I don't want to be made aware of it. I don't want pictures sent to me. I don't care. I already know what's going on. That's all that matters. Just another day at the shop, JB. Just another day at the shop. Try again. And by the way, to the dude that was watching me today, I got your license plate. So think twice about what you do. Because I will be reporting that to Redwood City Police come Tuesday when I go down there to report the illegal swatting of me. And now I found out there's also an accessory to that swatting, illegal swatting, and they'll be added to the case. I'll talk more about that on my show from the studio tonight. Queen, do me a favor. Can you put the topic of my show in the chat so I don't butcher it? I want to get to that. Time to move forward. While she does that, it's funny to me how obsessed this guy is to enlist people and to stalk me to try to catch me smoking. That's sad, dude. That's sad that you're that desperate to find out every little nook and cranny of my life. For what? Is it because I'm that profitable to you? Well, that's coming to an end, dude. Because you've lost a lot of traction whether you see it or not. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep calling you out before you do it. And then when you do it, it'll devalue the majority of it. And if some people still feed into it and pay you money, then you know what? So be it. I don't care. You don't faze me. Let's move forward. Let's get this show on the road, folks. We're already at 28 minutes. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition. We are live from a different location that will not be mentioned for obvious reasons. We already know what those obvious reasons are. If you missed the first parts of this show, wait for it to go to a replay and find out. Because you cannot seek back after the DVR feature turned off. This is episode number 70, and today we're going to be talking about... That wasn't the full topic, Queen. Flip-floppers are... Can you put the full topic on there, Queen, so I don't butcher it? I had it in my head, but, you know, some things came up and I had to shift gears, so I don't remember it exactly, but it has to do with flip-floppers are insecure. You put part of the title in there. Flip-floppers are insecure people seeking relevance. That's right. Thank you so much, Similar Evil. Flip-floppers are insecure people seeking relevance. Now, why did I choose to do this topic today? And I'm going to be very careful with how I mention people out here, because people are trying to come at me in any way they can and put fake privacy complaints on my channel for stating a name that is also their YouTube username and channel name, which is not a privacy complaint because you're a public figure. And your business is also a public entity. So try again. And in essence, or regardless, which is what I'm trying to say, privacy complaints never result in a strike. At most, if they do find a privacy concern, they'll just remove your video. See, you dudes try to get me 3 privacy complaints at once within a 2-hour period, thinking that it would strike down my channel 1, 2, 3. What you don't also realize is that you need 4 community guideline strikes, because you also need to get a community guideline warning, and I don't even have one of those. So try again. Keep trying. Keep trying. So I'm going to refer to the person that inspired me to talk about this topic as the blind YouTuber, Mr. R. Because this blind YouTuber has the same initials as some other YouTuber that uses his real name on his channel and filed a fake privacy complaint on me the other night. You know what happens when you file fake privacy complaints? I've already notified YouTube about everything. Now, I did remove those videos on my own, and I moved them over to my other channel. And I did edit those parts out, even though they weren't a privacy concern, but that didn't even affect the main parts of the video. So try again. But yeah, because this dude has the same initials as the blind YouTuber, Mr. R, he would even go as far as try to file a privacy complaint if I said the initials of Mr. R's first 2 letters in his last name, because his first and last name is the same first 2 initials of Mr. R's, the blind YouTuber's name. These are funny people. These are funny people. Funny people that just can't go away. All you have to do is walk away, right? Let's talk about Mr. R, the blind YouTuber. There's no privacy concern there. Mr. R could be any Mr. R. And there are many blind YouTubers. So where's the privacy concern? But most people know who we're talking about. But it's not uniquely identifiable for YouTube to remove it. I'm YouTube certified. I know that. So flip-floppers are insecure people seeking relevance. What made me feel the need to do this stream is the fact that once again, for like the 20th time now, Mr. R, the blind YouTuber, actually shut down his channel again. And he shut down his channel because JB Gunner threatened him. Probably threatened to dox him, probably threatened many other things. Probably talked with RJ behind the scenes. And because RJ's blind, RJ probably didn't record that. So it's a he said, she said. But JB knew it'd be effective, right? And all this time, you folks have been the folks on the other side, not the people on my side. The people on my side know I don't attack the disabled. But the other side has been led to believe by JB Gunner that I attack the disabled, when in essence, he's the one that's done it. I've got more videos coming. JB, remember the video on what you said about Gemma? You had some very, very choice words to say about her. You called her a F autistic W. I want to keep this clean, so I don't get demonetized. Figure it out. F is the word for large, overweight. Autistic is what she is. And he called her the W word, which is it's the Gemma that's been involved with Mr. R, the blind YouTuber, not Gemma H, Gemma G. Gemma G. I got to be careful now because these people want to file privacy complaints for me breathing the air. It's Gemma G. And Mr. G, JB Gunner. I got a lot more on you that I've been holding on to. And maybe the time to release it is now on what you did to Gemma G. Other videos in the past on how you've spoken about Angel M, I'm going to say. I got it all. How about I put out a compilation in the same ways that you put a compilation out on me? The difference in my case, you guys took that out of context. In my video, I won't edit it one bit. I'll just put it out exactly as you said it. What you called these people. You're a hypocrite, JB, because you, in essence, attack everyone, including the disabled, and then you try to flip it and pin it on me and try to lead the disabled to believe that I'm the bad guy when in essence you're the bad guy. Your gig is up, dude. It's over. Try again. And what are you going to do? Put a picture, a fake video of me having a cigarette? Even if it was real, who gives a damn? I don't care. It wasn't real, but even if it was, so what? I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm shameless. Remember that? What you going to do next? Keep coming at me, dude. I got nothing to hide. I got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Unlike you. Enjoying that nice place in Atlanta, Georgia, right? With your video games, right? Is that why you're mad at me? Because I'm the only one that's exposed the truth about you and shut down your shilling tactics one by one? So yeah, this guy bullied Mr. R, the disabled YouTuber. He did it probably behind the scenes, knowing that RJ is blind and doesn't know how to record that. And he ran RJ off of YouTube, or Mr. R. Still not a privacy concern, it's just initials. Try to file a privacy concern on me for putting out initials that aren't uniquely identifiable. And the next time anyone does it, YouTube just told me email them and show them where it's not a privacy concern, and they will handle it with those channels. I've even contacted creator support on this to protect my channel. And if you folks continue to file fake privacy complaints, your channels will eventually be terminated for spam and deceptive practices. Now, what got Mr. R, the blind YouTuber, into this mess in the first place? Just being himself. All the guy ever wanted was to have friends and to run streams with people. All he wishes, or has ever wished, is for people to get along. But the one thing he doesn't understand is that not everyone was meant to get along. Sometimes you have to pick a side, because sometimes there's a good and a bad side. And for me, I always choose the good side. I'm waiting for these people to move out of the way. Give me a second here. Lots of people walking. I'm going to come up this way here. A little change of pace. Just give me a second, folks. All right. All the guy ever wanted was to run his channel and have friends. And every time he would figure out that the other side, led by JB Gunner and some other people on the Dramasphere side, he came back to me and he wanted to work things out. But then what would happen? The same old song and dance that's been happening to him for the last 2 years, 20 different times, would happen. JD gets involved, you know, Lauren gets involved, other people get involved, and then they come at him, and then it makes him feel like he has to choose, and then it just makes him feel like he doesn't know where to go or which way to go. So, and then what happens? Yeah, I know similar evil, and I'm seeing your messages. I'm just not going to read those out. People can see them in the chat. Yeah, it's really sad what JB is trying to do to kick other people down, to try to make himself look better and feel better and capitalize off of it. It's over. Because all I'm going to do from here on out is debunk all of his lies when I have to and just give him no show. He can do whatever he wants to do. I don't care. I'll do a stream called Smoking with Purpose just to prove a point. I'll come out of retirement for one smoke and do a Smoking with Purpose stream. You want to catch me smoking? Then let me do it live on the air. One time. And then go create your stream. We caught him! Yeah, you caught me. Because I deliberately did it. But anyway, so all RJ ever wanted to do was run his channel and work with good people. But what would happen that would flip him back to the other side is the other side would continue to make up things about me that painted me as a bad guy when I never did such things, right? They would take things out of context, and because RJ, you know, Mr. R, the blind YouTuber, is autistic, and I feel for him, I'm not criticizing him, he doesn't understand those types of social cues. In essence, JB Gunner and the other people are taking advantage of an autistic, disabled person. I'm going to stay right here because there's some people coming down on the sidewalk and I don't want to get them in the video. It's really sad the great lengths JB Gunner will go through to try to create content off of me. The only one thing this guy cares about is making money off of anybody he can. And if he has a story to sell to his audience, then they pay him for that. But here's the thing, once again, JB, I'll give them the story myself. So then if you go and do a stream and do the same thing, it will have no value. It'll hold no value. You don't think this whole... No, go ahead. It's all right. Some dude's trying to cross the way. And he waved me on, but I waved him off. I didn't want to get it in the video. I didn't want to get that truck in the video. All right. Anyway. I'm sorry, folks. I'm a little all over the place. Not because I'm rattled. I already knew what JB was doing. I'm disappointed at the fact that an innocent blind man that has phenomenal talents with his speaking skills and the ability of running YouTube live streams has had that taken away from him. And with no disrespect, because of his autism and not understanding that social cue that JB Gunner's pulling on him, JB Gunner's weaponizing him without him. So who is taking advantage of the disabled here, folks? And I'm not even trying to accuse JB or trying to criticize him. I'm just stating the facts. You put two and two together for yourself. Because quite honestly, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this guy trying to hunt down people and find out things about them to weaponize those people online for donations from his audience. The more and more JB comes at me in the ways that he's come at me, and the more I continue to expose everything he's going to do before he does it, should prove to you folks that I know his game. And I got nothing to hide. And he's a phony and a fraud, and that's what he is. You know I know your game, JB. You know it. You know I know your game. Similarly, another thing I found funny with the weight he has gained, his private part's almost gone. It's up inside him, so anyway, I'm not going to read the rest of that. You guys can read that on your own. Contested the Cat, greetings. I've followed R for a while. In his chat, these people who are his friends were talking bad about him. R was talking about this gun guy, and they were trying to shut him up. Of course, because Mr. R, the blind YouTuber, knows the truth. And because he's a blind autistic person, all JB has to do is threaten him on a private hangout call that he knows Mr. R is not recording, and it'll scare him away, and there will be no evidence that call ever happened. You don't think I know your tactics, JB? Trust me, each and every day, we get one step closer to the demise of JB Gunner, his audience, and his health keeps going down as well. Yes, 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 you can take off with your copyrighted music in the background. What really bothers me, folks, is what happened to Mr. R, the blind YouTuber. The rest of the stuff is stupid and petty. Everything I mentioned at the beginning of this stream is stupid and petty, and everyone knows it. The most important thing is standing up for a good man that just wants to enjoy YouTube. He himself told me, even privately, he goes, I love YouTube. We've had many private conversations, and every time he tells me he loves YouTube. I love YouTube too. I love YouTube as well. And you know why JB does that to him? Because he knows that if I work with anyone and have a successful show, that myself and that person will surpass him. It's a jealousy thing. And I don't care whether you admit it or not, JB, and I don't care what your minions think or anyone on your side thinks. I don't care. I'm stating my opinion. But each and every day, I get one step closer. One step closer. To you know what? Figure that out on your own. It's nothing bad. In essence, I'll give you a hint. It's burying yourself. You keep on burying yourself with your own audience. And even your own audience of Coach Eli haters, whether they hate me or not, are getting tired of the same old song and dance. Especially when I'm coming out and putting everything out myself. You try and expose lies and stuff, I'll debunk it myself. And I'm going to keep doing that every time you try to come at me and create content off of me. Because believe it or not, I'm always one step ahead of you. I'm always one step ahead of you. Mr. R, blind YouTuber. I'm going to do something right now that practically everyone that cares for me and has my back is probably going to tell me to not do. And they're going to say I'm crazy for doing it. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to extend you an olive branch. I will unblock you on Hangouts tonight. If you want to reach out to me and talk with me privately, just you and me, and figure this whole thing out, and if this stream means anything to you, then I will leave my door open. You love YouTube. I love YouTube. You have the right to be on here and create your content and work with anyone you want to work with. And not be run off by someone like JB Gunner. It's really sad, folks. But why? Why did RJ try to play both sides of the fence? He wasn't trying to do that. He just wants to be friends with everyone. And the title, Flip-Floppers Are Insecure People Seeking Relevance. All RJ's trying to do is seek relevance. Because when he gets attention from either side or both sides, it makes him feel better about himself. And I can understand that, Mr. R, blind YouTuber. I can understand that. You're trying to find your place. You're seeking relevancy. I get it. But I would have given you all that relevancy, man. And I would still be willing to give you that. But you can't keep going back and forth, man. The only way it's ever going to stop, Mr. R, blind YouTuber, is if you allow it to stop within yourself. You have to come to terms with it on your own and be at peace within yourself. And if they come at you, which they will, if you start to talk with me again, you've got to ignore them. That includes all of them. You've got to shut them all out. That includes Lauren, JB, Jamie, all of them. You got to do exactly what I did. Shut them all out. Queen, tell me I'm wrong. You can't have one leak open into the dramasphere, even if that one person is good with both sides. You can't have one leak. I've tried that with other people, like Charles. One leak is all it takes to suck you back in. You have to understand that. And the moment you come to terms with that and you understand that, and you permanently remove these people and ignore them, they will go away. And if you haven't learned by now, Mr. R, blind YouTuber, all JB Gunner does is make a bunch of empty threats. And then he tries to dig up information on people and call them out on lies and stuff like that to try to weaponize that and hold that against you. Don't let that get to you. Ignore any of that stuff. It's stupid. It's stupid. You want to do a stream? Coach Eli gets caught smoking at Red Morton Park. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it with your photoshopped images and carefully edited videos that you've always done. Go ahead and do it. I'm looking forward to it and I expect it. I won't watch it, but I'll see that you create it and I'll just be laughing. But I'm not going to give you any watch time. I know what you're going to do already. It's not worth my time. And again, I'll come out of retirement and have one smoke in the video so I can give you the smoking gun you want. I'll give you a smoking gun. You see, RJ, that's how you effectively shut down the stupidity of JB Gunner. I can help you with that. I can help you with that. Because my name is Elias Melas. You can call me Coach Eli. I am a coach. That's who I am. And this is part of what I do to help people. Nothing's going to knock me down. I'll be back later tonight for another stream. I'll be back tomorrow. See, Mr. R, blind YouTuber, with all due respect, and I do respect you, you've been weaponized and played again. And I should be just saying, screw it. But I'm not, because I care about you. I'm going against everyone else's wishes that cares about me to still go to bat for you. I'm just disappointed, folks. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that there are still people out there that continue to support someone like J.B. Gunner that is using all of you. Heck, he's even told you all to your face that he's using you. And look, I'm not even triggered by this at all. I'm saddened by it. I'm saddened by the fact that there are still a reasonable amount of people that believe in this guy and what he's doing to harm other people and capitalize off of it, because that's the only way he can make money. Whatever happened to those news videos? Whatever happened to you doing your regular content? You've never done that. That's all been a front. All you are is a drama king. JB, that's all you are. You're a drama marketer. You try to accuse me of being a drama marketer. No, all I've ever done is call you out every time. And I've been right every time. Now, there are some theories that I was wrong about, but the majority of my theories about you, I'd say about 98% of my theories have been spot on. And that's more accurate than anyone else that you and I can say. When compared to other people coming at you. They don't care if Mr. G uses them at all. They don't. And if they don't care that Mr. G is using them, then that's on them. No big deal. If as long as they're self-aware of that, then I'm good with that, because then they're making a choice, right? But if they're not aware and they're being manipulated, Queen, like most of them are, and their emotions are being played, at least I might be able to help rescue a few people. Sorry, this thing is tapping. Folks, we're at 1 hour and 3 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up in about 5 to 10 minutes here. And then I'm going to do another stream from the studio tonight. And that's going to be on constructive criticism, which I look at as freedom of speech versus harassment. It was a stream I was going to do from the studio several days ago, but I had to keep putting it off because so many things kept coming up. I'm at peace with myself, folks. I'm at peace with myself. I'm at such a peaceful state within myself that nothing JB Gunner or anyone else does will ever bother me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't trigger me. It doesn't affect me from moving forward to continue my YouTube journey and to continue running my business as a coach. Do you see me triggered? No. Am I disappointed? Yeah. All I can do is continue to help people in the ways I know how to help people. Queen, ban that troll. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. I'm almost at a loss for words. I have never met anyone in my life that is so conniving. Let me come over here so I don't interrupt anybody. That is so conniving that is such a narcissist, that is such a sociopath and a psychopath. He has said it himself. He goes, when I signed up for this YouTube thing, I expect everything. I expected everything to come at me. Of course, in the ways that you've come at people, you're only going to get what you project, JB. So you realize that in order for you to make money, you got to be the drama king of YouTube and attack people and do things to harm people, right? You know what? Shangy was right about you. I've seen the back and forth between you and Shangy lately. And the bottom line is, you're now trying to play the sympathetic role of being the victim, right? You're trying to accuse people on our side here, the good side, of doing shady things, right? And attacking you folks, right? When in essence, you've been doing that all along. And let me tell you, like I said, JB, I've got more videos, and they're coming. And we're going to paint the story to all the new people that ever find out about you. In the same ways you try to falsely paint my story. The next video released will be Gemma G, where you called her a F autistic W. In essence, F meaning, like I said earlier, overweight, autistic, and W, which is a very derogatory word for a woman. I won't say because I don't want to get demonetized. Oh yeah, let's put it out there and see who's really attacking the disabled. Queen, when you see this clip on what JB Gunner did to Gemma G, and you know who Gemma G is, right, Queen? You know who she is, right? And even Gemma G's been talking smack about me still lately, but what she doesn't realize is that not only do I have her back still, I've always had her back because she was victimized by these people as well. And one by one, I'm going to clear my name. There's more to come. There's more to come. What more are you going to do, JB? You had DeRosa swat me at the park. You've had the other Mr. R do things to me. You've enlisted people to stalk me and take pictures of me for no legal reason. What is next? What do you want? Tell me what you want. I'll just give it to you. I'll spare you the heartache. What do you want? This guy's sick, folks. He's sick and obsessed with me. He cannot stop. He doesn't want anything else. He wants me because he knows I'm a better person than him. And he's jealous of me. And all he does is projects. Oh, I make more money than you, and I'm more successful at YouTube than you. And I don't care. I really don't care what you got. And you really don't know what I've got. And it shouldn't matter. Because I want nothing to do with you. I've never wanted anything to do with you. But you can't let me go. You can't, because you're obsessed. So now, what I'm going to have to end up doing with the evidence I have is, in addition to the RO with the other person that I'm attached to, I'm going to get my own, and I'm going to file an anti-stalking order on him. Ban that sock, Queen, please. Just get rid of all these people. They can't handle the truth. They just can't. They cannot handle the truth. I'm at a loss for words. I'm wrapping this up in 5 minutes. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. And I'll be back tonight at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific for a show from the studio. I've got people coming on the sidewalks. So I got to cross over here. A lot of people are out because of the coronavirus and they're walking. There's nothing more to do than walk. You can't go anywhere, which is good because America needs to exercise more, or the whole world should exercise more. Mr. R, blind YouTuber, I'm throwing you a lifeline because I care about you. You can choose to take it or not. But that lifeline's not going to be around for too long. You got to make a decision soon whether you want me to help you through this or not. If not, that's okay. I'll wish you the best. And that's the last time you'll ever hear from me, even if you change your mind down the road. These people are so incredibly jealous of me because they're insecure people. They're insecure people that have no life. And they get their rocks off and their entertainment off of attacking people on YouTube. It's really sad that your life is dependent on attacking someone like me. Wow. That's something to live for, isn't it? Okay. But before I wrap this up, yeah, Mr. R, blind YouTuber. You have a limited time to reach out to me. I'm not going to tell you how much time that is, but you have a reasonable amount of limited time to decide if you want to reach out and talk about this privately, and if you want my assistance. And if not, no worries. You'll never hear from me again. I'll never talk about you again. Life goes on, and I'll wish you the best. But it would be a waste of somebody that's as talented as you are, Mr. R, despite the fact that you're blind and autistic. You've got incredible capabilities that I wish I could have the opportunity to help get out there to the world. So that way we can encourage other disabled and blind people, autistic people to do the same thing that you're capable of doing. It's just sad, folks. It's just sad. Let's take a moment of silence here. Just checking the chat one last time. Folks, we've been talking about flip-floppers or insecure people that seek relevance, seeking relevance. I understand everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be appreciated. Everyone's trying to stand out in this new digital world we live in, especially out here on YouTube and maybe even on Facebook and other large social media platforms. But folks, just be yourself. Be yourself. That's the best way to get your relevancy, because that's what makes you relevant, is being yourself. Don't pretend to be somebody else. or feed into something you don't believe in just to seek some relevancy or feel like you're a part of something. Because it's going to cause you more harm to go that route than to do it the right way and build your relevancy slower. People want to rush being relevant, so they do stupid things. Do it the right way. Trust me, it'll take longer. But you'll get there, and once you get there, which is what I'm trying to say, you'll appreciate what I'm trying to say. That's where I'm going to end this stream here today. Folks, I'll see you all in just a little bit at 10:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, for a very important stream. I can't even talk from the studio. I'm just disappointed. That's why I can't even talk. I'll see you all at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific for another very important stream from the studio. We're going to be discussing constructive criticism, which I like to look at as freedom of speech, versus harassment, and what's the difference. So tune in for that. Have a great one, folks. See you next time. Bye.